Well, hi, this is Josh Nelson with Plumber SEO, and like I said, I really feel like it all comes down to proof. You want to find somebody that can show you real substantiated cases with other plumbing and HVAC contractors that they've worked with, and have been able to, get them placed on the search engines for their most important keywords in their market, and more importantly, how that placement has helped them improve their sales and grow their business. So I just wanted to create this video to show you some examples, some case studies of some of the clients that we've worked with. And I'm going to just go over 5 of these relatively quickly, just to show you, these clients in very competitive markets, how they're positioned, some of the feedback we've received from them, and really just show you the proof. So I want to start off just by showing you a client that we work with in the Fort Lauderdale market, and I'm going to pull up, a Google search page here. And I'll just start off by typing in Fort Lauderdale Plumber. And when I run that search, you'll see the listing that comes up at the very top is Town Plumbing. They're in spot A right here. And you can click through to their website. You'll see they've got a well-optimized website with all the right on-page optimization. Really what I want to show you is that these are the types of results that our clients that work with us have been getting on a pretty consistent basis. I'm quickly, just from a high level, going to go through some of the main words that this client is ranked for. So I typed in Fort Lauderdale Plumber, Fort Lauderdale Plumbing. Let's just run that search. You can see they're right here on page 1, spot D, Fort Lauderdale. Let's just switch it. I mean, you don't want to just show up for your city plus plumber. You also want to show up for plumber plus your city. So plumber in Fort Lauderdale. You can see there he is in spot B. Let's just do Lauderdale commercial plumber. See, we have a very proactive strategy to make sure we've got pages for each one of the services and in each one of the markets that they operate in. See, they rank very well for, not just plumber and plumbing in their city. We want our clients to show up for the majority of the keywords for each one of the services that they offer. They're in Oakland, so let's just do Oakland Park. Oakland Park Plumber. See right there, also ranked on the map. So it's not necessarily the case that you're only going to show up for your city plus plumber. If you've got an aggressive strategy that includes some of the things that we do as far as helping Google know your true service area, you can show up even though you're in Oakland Park for the major city that you happen to operate in. And so that's our first example, is Town Plumbing. I just wanted to show some of the feedback we've gotten from him, and this is his testimonial that he gave us. It says, since working with Plumber SEO, my placement in the Google listings has skyrocketed. I went from being found in the yellow pages to now having page 1 placement for Fort Lauderdale Plumber, Fort Lauderdale Plumbing, Fort Lauderdale Emergency Plumber, Davy Plumber, and many other keywords that are important to me and my company. I've been trying to figure out this marketing thing for years with very little success. Fortunately, I connected with Josh and the guys at Plumber SEO. This is a guy you can trust and rely on for all your internet marketing needs. And that's Wes from Town Plumbing, the client I was just showing you in Fort Lauderdale. Well, now I want to move on to another client we're working with in Orlando, and I'll just show you some of the positioning and some of the work we've been able to do for him. Prior to working with us, this client didn't have placement on page 1. He was typically on page 3 or page 4, trying to get ranked in the first page for his plumbing-related keywords in a highly competitive market, which is Orlando. So I just want to show you, now he's been with us for about 3 months now. If I type in Orlando Plumber, you'll notice, right here on spot D is Shamrock Plumbing, and this is our client in the Orlando area. And one thing I want to point out that's kind of unique on this listing, if you look at all the other guys, Frank Gay Plumbing, all these others, they all have 1 set of stars next to their reviews. This client, you'll notice, has 2 sets of stars. And there's a specific reason for that, a specific strategy that was implemented to make that happen. But so this is just, I'll click through to his website so you can see it. He's ranked now on page 1 for a majority of the plumbing-related keywords in the Orlando area, and specifically, of course, on the map. with with those 2 sets of stars. And this is kind of par for the course for us in what we do for our clients. We take over their existing website, we take over their existing content, but we build it out so there's pages for each one of their services, and really fresh content that Google can look at and say, wow, this is a plumber that really services the Orlando area and provides all these services. So you'll notice we go into depth on the About Us page, but really where you'll see most of our content is under services. We create a page for each one of our client services that's well optimized for the main city. So for instance here, I'll just show you, drain cleaning service in Orlando. There's the title tag, there's the H1 tag. If we run a search now for Orlando drain cleaning, there's Shamrock Plumbing, and it's because we have the specific pages for each one of these services built out. Now the other thing we do is we build out sub pages for the other markets that he operates in. So he's in Orlando, but in Orlando and in the other areas around Orlando, he also services about a 25 to 30 mile radius. So there's other cities in Orlando that he operates in. Metro West, Windermere, Winter Garden, Ocoee. And so part of our strategy is to build out pages for each one of these cities combined with each one of these different services. And so if we were to run a search, for instance, for any of these, he ranks very well. I'll just use Winter Park leak detection as an example. And you'll see this takes you right to the Winter Park leak detection page. And I don't want this to be a 45-minute video because I want to show you a number of examples, but you'll see, this is the Winter Park leak detection page, which talks specifically about leak detection. And that strategy holds true for a majority of these cities that he operates in, combined with these different services that he offers. And this is the program that we're bringing to the table. We only do this for one plumber in each market. Right now we happen to be reaching out to all the plumbers in your area, and we're going to be working with one of you. We're going to implement this strategy at a very high level, and you will start to rank extremely well on Google and Yahoo and Bing for the plumbing related keywords in your area. Now the other thing we've done in order to help this client rank so well on Google Places is we implemented a tool called Nearby Now. And really what that is, it's a tool that he and his technicians have on their mobile phone, either their iPhone, their Android device, and when they go out into the field, they check in, literally press a button to check in. And the GPS data for that check-in is captured, syndicated to their website, syndicated to their Facebook wall, but more importantly, it's also syndicated to Google, so Google knows their true service area. So you'll see here on their service areas page, well heck, this is a service map showing that Shamrock Plumbing has been checking in with true GPS data, and that's really the question mark in Google's mind. What's your true service area? He goes to Kissimmee, he goes to Apopka, he gets all the way over to, Titusville. So this helps Google see the true service area. And so that's part of our strategy, is to capture this check-in data, syndicate it to the website, and then pass that information to Google. The second piece of this strategy is getting reviews. Getting reviews online and to Google is a key determinant of placement on the Google map. So you'll notice, again, when we ran a search for his company, he had 2 sets of stars. One of those sets was from the reviews that he has on Google Places. The other set of reviews is being pulled from his website because we're strategically taking the reviews that he's received, placing them on his website with GPS targeting, and then passing the microformat data to Google Places and to the Google search. So you can see here, he's got 4.9 stars out of 19 reviews. And these are the reviews, right? So he checked in on his mobile phone, and that system helps to automate the review acquisition process because his technician or he pressed one additional button on their mobile device, and an email goes out to the customer thanking them for their business and then requesting a review. And of course, that review request is stamped with the geographic location. So you'll see he now is consistently getting reviews from his customers explaining, first of all, where he's been and them sharing their feedback on how well or how poor he did. Fortunately, he does a great job, and he's got a lot of positive reviews here. So again, just to show you, how this plays out in the real world, having this strategy in place. First of all, you have more reviews. Google has a better understanding of your true service area, and you get reviews with a double set of stars on the website. So we'll just do Orlando Plumber, and again, here he is with 2 sets of stars. I'll show you another search where the map doesn't populate, that he shows up. Orlando Emergency Plumber. Obviously, the map isn't populating here. And then here's Shamrock Plumbing up at the very top. He's in an organic listing here. This is what I want you to see. This is an organic search, and Shamrock Plumbing is at the top with stars. These stars are showing up due to the check-ins, due to the micro format data that's being passed. None of these other companies have stars associated with their name. So, that's just what I want to show you, is how using this strategy in an effective way really helps you stand out on the search engine results page. So let's move on to our next example. Just so you know, Shamrock Plumbing recorded a video kind of sharing his experience working with us. That's shown below this video. So if you want to, after watching this, if you want to, read some of the testimonials and see what Mark had to say, watch that video below. So let's move on. Like I said, I want to show you 5 really good examples, real-world examples of what we've been able to do with other plumbing and HVAC contractors. So the next one I want to show you is a client that we work with in Rancho Cucamonga, California. A very niche, high-end area, and just show you what we've done for him. So I'm going to run a search over here for Rancho Cucamonga Plumber. And as I run that search, you'll notice right here at the very top is a company called A1 Affordable Plumbing. And he's in Spot A. Follow it through to his website. You'll notice a similar strategy with pages for each one of the cities that he operates in and each one of his services. So we saw he's in Spot A for Rancho Cucamonga Plumber. Let's just run some other searches. Rancho Cucamonga Plumbing. Spot B, Rancho Cucamonga Plumbing Contractor. Spot B, Rancho Cucamonga Backflow, if I can spell, testing. There he is. Let's do Rancho Cucamonga Emergency Plumber. And so you get the idea. I mean, he ranks at the very top for a majority of these keywords. And again, it's a function of having a strategy. And if you want to get more in depth on what our actually strategy is, we wrote the book on internet marketing for plumbing contractors. It's available on Amazon.com. Really takes our experience and expertise in implementing these strategies. You can buy the book on Amazon.com. You can download our free guide where we share some ideas and techniques. But really what I'm contacting you guys about right now is that we're looking to work with one plumber in your city, and right now we're reaching out to the 25 to 30 key players in your market, and it's going to be on a first come first serve basis. So if you'd like to get some of these types of results in your business, if you'd like to dominate the search engine result pages, this is something we do and we can do. We've proven it to you by showing you these examples. I want to show you another example now in a little different area, not in California, but now we're talking about Omaha, Nebraska. Still a very big market, very competitive, and we'll just run a search over here. I'm going to search for Omaha Plumber, And you'll see the spot A position belongs to Service 1. This is our client in the Omaha market. So we typed in Omaha Plumber. Let's do Omaha. And they don't just do plumbing. So this client is a full service plumbing, AC repair, HVAC, appliance repair services. So we'll do Omaha AC repair. And you'll notice right there, spot A is our client, Service 1. Omaha HVAC. Right at the top, spot A. Omaha appliance repair. Spot C. Our clients, you're starting to see a pattern here. They tend to rank extremely well for a majority of their plumbing and HVAC related terms. I'll go into a little more granular because again, right now I'm showing you the most complicated. And that's kind of impressive. But even if you drill down on these clients, you'll see they rank for somewhere between 150 and 300 keywords relative to their plumbing and HVAC words, and we can do the same for you in your market. So let's just look at one of the main brands of AC that they repair. Let's just do Train AC repair. And you'll notice they've got the top position here for Train AC repair. And the function of it is, look, we've got a page built on their site specifically optimized for Train AC repair combined with Omaha. So we've got the most relevant page for that specific search in that market. And of course, it's not just about having a page, it's about having the page, it's about having the links to the site. There's a whole strategy that goes into this, but it works extremely well when it's implemented in an effective way. Let's do Omaha. Let's just do one more. Dishwasher repair. So right there, spot C. So again, this client ranks extremely well for a majority of the keywords in their area. They also have a home warranty program. So let's just do home warranty program. Yeah, Service 1, right at the top. I want to show you another client that we work with in the Tampa market, and I'm not going to spend a ton of time because I don't want to beat a dead horse. Right? I've showed you some really good examples. We do have a lot more clients in other markets that have similar results. But let's just run a quick search for Tampa Plumber. Tampa, obviously a very competitive market, and here's our client, the Clean Plumber. He's also spot 1 on the map here on Bing for his search. He's the Clean Plumber, aka Philip Marisi Plumbing Incorporated. So, I just wanted to show you some real concise examples of clients that we've worked with, competitive markets. You've seen they show up at the top of the search engines for their keywords. They tend to say very good things about us and share their experience. I'll just share one more testimonial with you from one of our clients that was kind enough to share some feedback. And this is the honest plumber out of Tampa. He says, I've been in the plumbing business since 1986 as the honest plumber and tried a number of marketing and SEO programs over the years, mostly with intermittent success. None of the providers I tried were able to get my business on page 1 of the search engines for my most important plumbing and heating keywords. I decided to give Plumber SEO a try because they were associate members of the PHCC and seemed to have a lot of experience and expertise in the plumbing and HVAC space. They've literally taken my internet marketing program, SEO, map optimization, social media, and run with it. Since starting with them, my placement on Google, Yahoo, and Bing has significantly improved. I have page 1 placement for my most important keywords in the Las Vegas market, and more importantly, have seen a noticeable increase in inbound calls. As a matter of fact, I'm averaging over 178 inbound calls a month directly via the web so far this year. If you're looking for a company that understands the plumbing business and can implement an internet marketing strategy that gets results, I highly recommend Plumber SEO. And that was Troy Winkle out of the Las Vegas market, the honest plumber. So I'd love the opportunity to to work with you. Again, we're reaching out to the main players in your market. We don't work with multiple players in each market because we feel like it's a conflict of interest. So it's just going to be available on a first come first served basis. If you feel like, based on what you've seen, if you think it would be of benefit to you to dominate the search engines in your market for your plumbing and HVAC related keywords, if you could use a significant bump in inbound calls, then I'd encourage you to pick up the phone and call me sooner than later, because this is going to be offered exclusively on a first come first served basis in your market. If you want to move forward, I'd encourage you to call. It's 866-610-4647. You can either ask for me, Josh Nelson, or Wayne Emerson. And I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to talking with you soon.